Good evening, one and all gathered here for a fourth day of an AICTE training and learning ATAL Academy sponsored 6 days online faculty development program on IoT data analysis with practical and exploratory approach. Let us begin this event with a silent prayer. Thank you. Now I invite Mr. P. Marimukta sir, Assistant Professor, to deliver the welcome address and introduce our today's chief guest.
Okay, thank you, Salokumar sir. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Ayanada Janikamal College, Sivagasi, it gives immense pleasure to extend a warm and cordial welcome to each one of you for this ATAL sponsored 6 days faculty development program on IoT data analysis with practical and exploratory approach. First and foremost, let me express my heartfelt welcomes to our respected principal, Dr. C. Ashok sir. Welcome you, sir. I also take the opportunity to thanks our special welcome to academic advisors, Dr. R. Jagannathan sir. Welcome you, sir. Next, I welcome our coordinator of IQAC, Dr. N. Sendilkumar sir. Welcome you, sir. Next, I welcome the head of the department, Dr. R. Venkatesh Kumar sir. Welcome you, sir. I feel privileged and great distinguished resource persons, Dr. L. Selvam, Assistant Professor, Department of Data Science, Madras Christian College, Tambaram, Chennai. It's really privileged to happy welcome such a eminent resource person for these ATAL FDP programs. Welcome you, sir. I also extend hearty welcomes to all the fellow faculties, participants, etc. And finally, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our college management, organizers for their constant encouragement and support in conducting these programs. Dr. Selvam sir's academic experience, July 2024 to till date, he is assistant professor in Department of Data Science, Madras Christian College, Chennai. From September 22 to 24, he is acting as an assistant professor, Department of Computer Application, Katangolothur, Chengalpettu. And 2009 to 22, he has 13 years experience working as an assistant professor, Department of Computer Science, Loyola College, Chennai. He has various designation posts like website designers, head of the Department of Computer Science, acting as a vice principals, coordinator, examinations, and so on. He has published various research papers and published books. Once again, I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome Dr. L. Selvam sir to enhance the value of this session on the topic IoT smart IoT and smart applications based capstone project. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, good evening, one and all joined in this meet. First of all, I would like to thank the team of organizing team of this workshop for giving me this wonderful opportunity to address diverse audience. So today the topic that we are going to discuss is Internet of Things. I hope from the previous session you might have got some basic idea of what is IoT, what is Internet of Things. So today's session, what we are going to discuss is I'm going to just give you some basic introduction of IoT, and main part is how you can program a board. You need not to have much electronics knowledge, but with the minimum electronics background and with the minimum programming skill, how you can efficiently program an IoT device. That is what we are going to discuss today. and few case studies that we worked, that I will share, and also some of the applications that already implemented by using IoT, that also will share at the end of the session. Okay, so I would like to start this session with this question: what is internet? Because Internet of Things, that is what we are going to discuss, right? So internet is it is not a new word for us. Anyway, I would like to listen from the participants. You can type it in the chat box. You can give a very short answer. What is internet? What do you think? What is internet? You can share it in the chat box. Or you can unmute yourself. You can give your answer. Okay, I think everyone is busy with typing. So what is internet? I'll continue. So it is a network of networks, right? We we have connected millions of computers together globally, and we use that network to share information, to communicate each other. So that is what we are doing with internet, right? Then what is internet of things? Is it new concept? Is it a new paradigm? So how internet is evolved as internet of things? So that is what this image is portraying. So initially, before internet, how human communicated directly with mobile phone, or with telephone, or with SMS. Okay, so this is how, even before this modern technologies, we communicated using pigeons. uh, we send couriers, post letters, postals. Okay, so we were able to directly communicate initially. After internet, after introduction of www, World Wide Web, we were able to communicate using the computer, by using email. By we were able to access the information by using websites, and we were able to access the videos and audios by using websites like YouTube, right? So internet has evolved, it introduced us internet of content. So in internet of content, we were able to communicate, but that was one way communications. We were able to communicate only through one end. So if I share information through a website, others can access that. That's it. If I send an email, others can receive the email, and they can read the information, and they can reply. So it was one way communication. So next, internet of services. So when internet of services introduced, through the internet we were able to access so many services. So I hope, how many of you nowadays, how many of you go to shops? Even in the cities, we become very lazy, right? We start to go to shops even to buy some groceries. We just order on Zepto, they'll deliver. Big Basket, Blinkit. So there are so many services, online services, e-commerce services are available, where we can simply use the service to uh, get get any products. And we are ordering, even we are not going to textiles nowadays. We simply go to Amazon something, and browse some dress, and we just order, they deliver it to our doorstep. Okay, so internet of content evolved as internet of services, and it evolved as internet of people. So in internet of people, we have so many social media nowadays, right? So we have Instagram, we have Facebook. So I hope everyone, you are in Instagram or Facebook, or we may use WhatsApp to communicate each other. So there are social medias. There are so many social medias which is connecting people. So here two-way communications is possible. A, a person can communicate directly, and another person, the instant message is possible, instant communication is possible. So that is Internet of People. So now it has evolved as Internet of Things. So what we can do here is, instead of people, we can connect everything. So anything can be connected through internet to share information, to track, to monitor. Okay, so IoT is not new. It is just an evolution of internet. Okay, so now what is IoT? So IoT is a network of physical objects. What is internet? Internet is network of networks, but here IoT, network of physical objects. That physical object is, it can be anything. It can be a device, it can be a vehicle, it can be a building, it can be a living or non-living uh, organisms. uh, I hope you heard about the landing of Chandrayaan on moon, one of our greatest milestone of India. What exactly that Chandrayaan is doing on moon, how it is communicating with us, what it is communicating with us, it is collecting the environmental uh, data of the moon, and it is sending back. We are receiving the information from that satellite, right? So it is, these all are possible because of this kind of technology. Are you all with me? Are you all listening? Just you type yes in the chat box. Yeah, I hope you are all clear. As of now, I hope you are all clear. Okay, thanks for your response. Thank you so much. Okay, so as I said, it is not it is not a new paradigm. Imagine in 1989 they have introduced internet toaster in 1989. Okay, so they have introduced a person called John Romkey and Simon Hackett. They connected a bread toaster with internet by using TCP/IP networking protocol. They just send a signal by using a browser. If they click a button on the browser, it will turn on the internet toaster, that toaster, and they set some timer. Based on the timer, the bread will be toasted. Okay, so in 1989, they have connected a device, electronic device, with the internet. And another example is 1993. Now we have webcam. We immediately see. Now we are seeing each other with the webcam. So it is not a big thing now. But in 1993, they introduced the first webcam. What exactly they did is, they focused that webcam towards a coffee pot. Okay, that coffee pot is streamed through a browser. So if they want to go to take a cup of coffee, before that they checked whether the coffee pot is empty or not, because they have to go they have to leave the lab and go to some place to take coffee. If it is empty, what happened? They waste their time, right? So they focused a camera towards a cup of coffee pot. So they monitored that coffee pot whether it is empty or not through the internet. So they connected that webcam and they streamed that video to through a network, and they displayed it in the browser. So it is also happened in 1993. So IoT is, yeah, it is now only we get awareness, but it is not new. They have started very earlier. Now it is very popular because we have enough resource to do that. So at that time, everyone will not have the camera, right? They have to get the camera first, and they have to get a network. After that, they need to connect. But now, camera, network, everything is very easy resource to get for everyone, right? Now it is popular because we have enough resource to learn and exhibit what Internet of Things. So it has diverse landscape. It can apply in different areas. As I hope you might have listened this kind of information in the previous session. So just I uh, uh, give the information very simply. So IoT can be applied in different areas like healthcare, agriculture, industrial, smart city, and military. So everywhere we can apply the IoT concept. Okay. So to program an IoT device, we need to understand this. This very basic life cycle of IoT. We can compare this life cycle with human activity. Okay, imagine now the time is almost 6:20. It is almost dinner time, right? Imagine in your home from the kitchen you receive a smell of biryani. I hope everyone you like biryani. Maybe you can imagine some other food that you like. So somebody is cooking biryani, somebody is cooking very delicious food. We have a sensor, right? We have a sensor. We receive that aroma from the kitchen. So what happened? If you receive that aroma of very delicious food, our sensor nose will collect data. Okay, so it will collect the data and it will communicate to brain, our processor. Our brain is our processor, right? That signal will be transferred to brain. Our brain will process that signal, and what immediately it will ask you to do, you tell me in the chat bar. If you get a wonderful delicious aroma of a food, after processing that signal, what your brain will ask you to do? Very simple. You can write in chat box with one word what you will think, what you want to do. One answer, only one answer from anyone. Okay, thank you, Ram Kumar sir. So your brain will instruct you to eat, right? If we yeah, thank you so much. So our nose is a sensor that will collect information, that will transfer the data to, that will communicate the data to your brain, that is a processor, and then it will analyze the data and it will ask you to act something. So that is what the life cycle of IoT. So because we are going to create a artificial intelligence system, right? So we are mimicking the human intelligence. So collect, communicate, analyze, and act. So this is what you should keep in your mind when I give a demo to program a board. When I connect a sensor, this life cycle will be applied. Okay. So sensors, we have our smartphone. We have so many sensors in our smartphone. Sensors are just collecting information, collecting data. So that is what the purpose of sensor. And actuators, so actuators will based on the analysis, it has to do something, right? We have hand, it will act based on the instruction from the brain. That is how actuators will do something. For example, solenoid valve, it can be connected with the pipe. So when there is a signal from the board, solenoid will open and water will go in that pipe. I hope you know automatic RO systems. After you get some water, it will automatically refilled, right? So there you can see a solenoid valve. And if you go somewhere in a mall or in theaters, automatic watering hand, when you go for hand wash, if you show your hand, the pipe will automatically pour water. Okay, so solenoid valve is one of the actuator, and relay is another kind of actuator that will control the electronical devices. It is automatic switch, kind of automatic switch. And these all are the brain. So these microcontrollers will process the data. We can connect sensors and we can connect actuators with these boards. That will help us to get the data from sensor, process it, and do some actions. That is what the purpose of this microcontrollers units. So there are so many microcontroller units like Arduino Uno, Nano, Arduino Mini, Ethernet Shield of Arduino, so Node MCU, Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is somewhat powerful. It is a kind of mini computer. You can connect a monitor because it has a HDMI port, and there will be 4 USB ports. So through that USB port, you can connect USB keyboard and mouse and pen drive, and it has inbuilt Wi-Fi, so it can directly connect with Wi-Fi if you just give your username and password. So it can work as a simple mini computer. So that much powerful Raspberry is. And Node MCU. This is what the board I'm going to give intro today. Okay, so the pins we need to the main thing that we need to understand, GPIO. GPIO is nothing but general purpose input output. Okay, general purpose input output pins. The name itself gives the meaning. Okay, here D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, these all are the digital pins. These digital pins will be helpful to connect digital sensors. Digital sensors means the value will be 0 or 1. So that is digital sensor. And there is only one analog sensor. So this will collect the value from 0 to 1023. Okay, so that is the measurement of voltage. So from 0 to 1023, the value will be collected through analog sensor, analog pin. And this 3 volt and ground, these two pins will be helpful to give power supply to the sensor and actuator. See, any electrical device need power supply, right? If you have if you have a fan, if you have a light, there will be two wires. One is positive, another one is negative. Okay, so if you connect it with any electrical sockets, after that only we can use it, right? So that is how here 3 volt, 3.3 volt is positive, and ground is negative. This will be helpful to give power supply to sensors or actuators. So this is the basic thing that you should know about the pins. D is digital, A is analog. If you have digital sensor, you can connect digital in the digital pin. If you have analog sensor, you can connect it with analog pin. And GPIO means general purpose input output. Okay. And the software, Arduino IDE, you must have heard about the previous sessions. Arduino IDE is an open source software that will helpful for us to write embedded C program, a very simple program, and it will help us to upload the code into the microcontroller board. So this is what the use of Arduino IDE. Okay, how it works. Now we'll move into the demo part. First, I'll show you how we can upload a code, how we can upload a simple code into uh, any microcontroller board. So now we are going to use ESP8266. Okay. I'm going to connect a simple LED. As I said earlier, any electrical device will have two wires, right? One is positive, another one is negative. Same way, in any LED, you can see there will be two pin. One will be longer, another one will be shorter. Okay, so I'll just share my camera. Stop presenting. You can see. So here is an LED. You can see one pin is longer and another pin is shorter. So longer is positive and shorter is negative. Can you see my camera? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this is the ESP8266 board that we are going to use to upload our code. The speciality of this ESP8266 Node MCU board is it has inbuilt Wi-Fi module. Okay, we need not to connect any external Wi-Fi module. It has inbuilt Wi-Fi. So through the code, we can simply connect this with the internet. If you have Wi-Fi or if you have switch on your hotspot of your mobile, through that you can connect this board with the internet easily because it has inbuilt Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, So this is what I'm going to use, and this is called the breadboard. So this breadboard is mainly used to usually we have to solder the wires, right? So instead of soldering, we can use this breadboard to connect all the sensors and actuators and all the electrical devices with it. Okay, so it is a 400 type port breadboard. It has 400 ports inside. Okay, so here I have already connected this ESP8266 with the board, breadboard, and this LED, I'm going to connect it with the ESP8266. Okay, so you can see the importance of the breadboard here. You need not to connect, solder it with this board. You can directly connect it with the board by using this port. So near there is a port, right? I am going to connect it with the D5 pin, digital 5 pin. Okay, I am connecting it with digital 5 pin, and we need to give two connections. One is positive, another one is negative. So I have connected the positive pin with the D5 pin. I can directly connect this LED with 3-volt pin, 3-volt power supply. There is a 3-volt power supply, right? I can directly connect, but I'm not going to uh, turn on this LED automatically. I'm going to turn on this LED through this digital pin. Through the program, I'm going to switch on this LED. That is why I have connected this LED with D5, because through the program we are going to control this D5 pin. Okay, and of course ground pin should be connected with ground. We have to give two connections. One is positive and negative. Positive is connected with D5 pin, and negative is connected with ground pin. I hope you have clear idea what I have done here. Okay, so I'm opening Arduino IDE. I have connected this board with the micro USB cable directly with my USB port of laptop. Okay, so I have connected using this B type USB micro port USB cable. So I have connected with one of my USB port. So after you connect this, after you made all of this connection, before you program, what you need to do is you need to is my Google, is my browser visible or window? Which one is visible now?
Arduino Windows, sir.
Okay.
Sketch. It's now the
Okay,
browser
I
will
hope.
display it.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing that you need to do to upload a code into the board is, first you need to install Arduino IDE. Okay. So you can download it. Arduino IDE download. You can go to Arduino IDE website, or here you can just select the okay, you need to select your operating system. I have Windows 10 64-bit operating system, so I have to select the operating system and just download. If I click download, the software will start to download. Once it is download, it is a regular process like any software. If you have any software, the same process that you need to follow to install the software. Okay, so after it downloads, just there will be a exe file. You have to double click that exe and next finish. That's it. You need to install that software. One is software installation and another one is driver installation. Okay, so driver for ESP8266 is CP2102 driver. Okay, you need to download this driver. So I have given CP2102 driver. Here you can see downloads. Okay, you can see downloads. So in this, you have to download the fourth one, CP210X Windows drivers. Okay, if you click that, the driver will be downloaded. The driver will be downloaded. You have to install this driver. The purpose of installing Arduino IDE is to program the board. The purpose of installing this driver is you need to connect this board with the laptop through the USB, right? USB cable. You have to connect this board. So every USB port in our laptop will have a name like COM4, COM5, COM7, COM3. Okay, so there will be different names. So once you install this driver only, it will be detected in Arduino IDE. Okay, I will show you. So you need to unzip it. You need to just unzip it. Once you unzip it, you can see X64. It is 64-bit versions application. So you have to double click it and install. So you need to do these two things. Okay, one is you have to install Arduino IDE, and another one is you have to install the driver. So okay, once you install the driver, open Arduino IDE. This is the third step. Two steps we have done. One is downloading and installing Arduino IDE. Another one is downloading driver. And the third step is you have to install the board information. To do that, you have to go to Google and search for ESP8266 JSON link. ESP8266 JSON link. So you can see Gemini directly searched and it has given a link of the JSON file, right? We copy this. Just copy this link. Go to File and Preferences. Can you see Arduino IDE now?
Not sir. No sir.
No, sir.
Yes
Okay.
sir.
Now,
Now what?
okay, go after copying that JSON link, you have to go to Preferences, and here you have to paste the link. In additional boards manager, you have to paste the link. Okay, you have to paste that link and click OK. So once you paste, you have to go to the left side. You can see there are a few icons. So the first one is sketch. So what are the codes already we have typed, that will be here, and this one is boards manager. The second one is boards manager. Here you need to type ESP8266. Okay, so unless you paste that JSON link, here you cannot see this ESP8266 board information because it is a third-party board. It is not Arduino's board, so it is a third-party board. So if you give the link, then only it will search that board information and it will display here. So I have already installed. If you have not installed, you just need to click install. It will be installed. Okay, so this is the third step you need to do: install software, install driver, and then install board information. So after doing these three steps, okay, I'm going to write a simple code here. So we have connected the LED in pin number D5. Okay, we have connected LED in pin number D5. Now you remember that life cycle of IoT. If I connect a sensor, it will collect the data. If I connect an actuator, it will act something. So when we connect sensor, that will give data to the board. So it is input. If you connect an actuator, if you connect a relay or solenoid valve, that will be receiving signal from the board. Okay, so that is output. The board will give output to the sensor or actuator. If I board will give the output to the actuator. If I connect a sensor, then the sensor will give the data to the board. So I have to configure the D5 pin. The D5 pin is the pin that we have connected the light, right? I have connected a light LED, so it is an actuator. I have to send signal from the board to the LED to switch it on. So D5 pin should be configured as output. I hope you understood. If I connect a sensor with D5 pin, then we need to configure this D5 pin as input, because sensor will give the data to the board. So I have connected a light. The board need to give the data to light. That is why it is configured as output. Okay. Okay. Now I just call a function digital, right? I just call a function. With this function, I can turn on the D5 pin. So the meaning of this statement is I am sending two arguments. D5 is the pin number, and high is turning on that D5 pin. That means we start to give power supply to the board, will start to give power supply to that D5 pin. Okay. So if that D5 pin is getting power supply, then the light will be turned on. Another statement I am writing. Low. High means switching on, low is switching off. Okay. Since the signal transfer will be very high, we will not be able to turning on or off. So only we can see the light continuously glowing. So what we need to do is we need to add a delay. The delay function with 1000 milliseconds. That means 1 second it will turn on the LED and it will wait for 1 second, and turn off the LED. After that, it will wait for 1 second. So this is the simple code that we can upload into the board. Okay, to just turn on the LED and turn off the LED, blinking that LED. Now we have typed the code. To upload the code into the board, we need to go to tools, and we need to select the board. Okay, without installing that board information, you cannot see this ESP8266 here. After installing Arduino IDE, you can see only Arduino AVR boards, because it is the product of Arduino. You cannot see other ESP32 and Mbed and ESP32, Arduino ESP32. So this information will not be there. Only Arduino AVR boards will be there. The third step, what we did in the third step is we installed the driver board information. Okay. After that, only you can see this ESP8266 option here. So go to ESP8266 option and select Node MCU 1.0. The board of version of this board is Node MCU 1.0. So I am selecting the board information. This is the first thing. The second thing is we need to select the port. Okay. So as I told, in the second step, we have installed a driver. So after you install the driver, only you can see this COM5 port or COM7. Based on your laptop version, you can see different names. Okay. If you are not able to identify which COM port is which I have connected now, you just unplug. I am just unplugging. I have unplugged the board. I go to tools. This is a very simple way. So it is not very professional way, but very simple way. If you go to port, you cannot see COM5, right? So this is how you can easily identify which port the board is connected. Now again, I'm connecting this USB port. I go to port. Here you can see COM5. So this is the port I have connected with the. I'm selecting. So I have to select the board information. I have to select the port information. That's it. After this, you can see two icons. Left one is a tick symbol and another one is arrow. This will compile the code. This tick symbol will compile the code, and this arrow will upload the code into code. Okay, I directly click that arrow symbol. When you upload the code, first it will check, it will compile. You can see it is compiling the sketch and it is uploading the code. What should happen once it uploaded? It should turn on the LED. So you can see my camera. Once it is uploaded, the LED must blink. You can see the LED is blinking. It is turning on and turning off. Wait, turning on, wait for 1 second, and turning off, wait for 1 second. So we have written this code into the function called loop. That is why it is keep on executing that statement. So if you write that statement inside the loop, that statement will be continuously executing. And if you write any statement in the setup, it is a configuration part. Initially it need to set the D5 pin as output, so that will be done. If you write anything in the setup, that will be configured. It will be executed only once, but whatever you write in the loop statement, it will be continuously executed. So there we have to write the sensor reading information. So if you write any sensor read information here, the loop function will continuously execute it. The sensor data will be continuously uh, reading. Okay, so this is how you can simply upload a code. I hope you have a clear idea of how you can connect a ESP8266 board with your computer and upload a simple code. This usually in IoT learning part. This will be the difficult part. First, you need to start to upload the code inside the board. After you're doing that, hereafter you can upload any code. So you can experiment any exercises, any projects, any tasks. Okay. So now we have added a LED. We can control this LED by using sensor. Okay, we have added connected an actuator. Now we can connect a another actuator which is called relay. Okay, the relay is an actuator that will be helpful to connect the electrical devices, like any electrical devices like fan, light. So whatever you would like to connect, you can connect. Okay, so there will be three pins. Okay, in relay there will be three pins. One is VCC, ground, and in. The VCC is positive. We have to give power supply positive connection here, and ground should be connected with the negative. So in ESP8266 pin diagram, we saw 3.3 volt pin and ground pin, right? That 3.3 volt pin should be connected with VCC. Okay, any you must connect positive pin with positive, negative pin with negative. So the 3.3 volt pin should be connected with VCC, and ground pin should be connected with ground. This in is the pin that we need to connect with any digital pin. Okay, so now I have connected this LED with D5, right? Instead of that LED, I am going to connect this relay. So I have to connect that relay with D5 pin. Okay, I'm doing this. You can see it in my camera. So instead of the LED, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect light bulb. So this is the bulb I'm going to connect. Already I have connected this with the relay. Okay, so this is the relay. So this is called jumper cable. Okay, this is called jumper cable. So instead of soldering, we can use the jumper cable to make connection with this breadboard. Okay. Now, as I said, as I displayed in the circuit diagram, I'm going to connect this with 3 volt power supply, and then ground with the ground, and this pin, the in pin with the D5 pin. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give power supply to this light bulb. I'll explain the concept. So I'm just going to give the power supply. You can see this light bulb is blinking. Instead of that LED, we have connected directly connected electrical device with the microcontroller board. Okay, so this kind of electrical devices will be operated with 230-volt power supply. So in our home we have fan, light, TV. So all this electrical power supply, electrical device will get the power supply of 230-volt AC volt. Okay, so this board is having the 5-volt maximum 5-volt DC volt. So it cannot give power supply directly, give power supply to this LED bulb. Okay, so that is why we are using relay. So in relay, okay, so in the screen you can see in relay you can see two parts. Here I have connected two wires right here. So here the power supply which is handling is 230-volt power supply. This side we have connected several pins with the board. So here we will get 5-volt DC, maximum 5-volt DC power supply. Okay, so what we need to do is, from a light bulb we will have two wires, right? We will have two wires which will be connected with the 2-pin plug or 3-pin plug. So that should be connected with 230 or 240-volt AC power supply in any plug point. So we have to take the phase wire, that means the positive wire, just you cut it, and one end should be connected with NO. In relay you can see NO pin, that is normally open, and common pin. Okay, so the wire which is coming from the plug point should be connected in COM, and the wire which is coming from the bulb should be connected in NO. NO is normally open. Normally open means initially the bulb state will be off. Here there will be another pin that is called NC, normally close. So that is initially by default the connection will be closed. That means the light will turned on initially, and whenever it is needed we have to turn off. So this is what the uh, functionality of the relay. So by using that relay we can connect any electrical devices. Okay, okay, I hope you understood how we can connect this. Okay, so the IoT can control any collect any data, and it can control electronic devices or any actuators. Through the actuators we can control anything. Okay, so another powerful feature is we can monitor the data by remote or by local. We can monitor the data. So if we want to do that project, we should know how we can collect the data. So I hope you have learned how to upload a code into the program, how you can control a relay, how you can control an actuator. Now you should know how to collect sensor data and how to display it in a dashboard. That is what we are going to discuss now. So I hope so far you have understood what I have instructed, what I have given. If yes, I'll be happy receiving yes in the chat box. It's not compulsion, as we instruct the students to respond in the chat box. We are all eminent personalities, so I'm not forcing you. I'll be happy, I'll be satisfied to move to the next topic. That is why I'm asking you to post yes or understood something in the chat box. Okay, so instead of this LED, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect a sensor. So the sensor that I'm going to use is soil moisture sensor. The soil, there are so many sensors. Okay, so we can connect the sensor first. So this is a sensor. So this is a sensor. It is a vibration sensor. It will detect the vibrations. This will detect the vibrations. Okay, I'll change my camera. Okay, you can see this is the vibration sensor. It will detect the vibration. Okay, I'm connecting it with the it also has 3 pins. One is 2 pin will be positive and negative. One is VCC and one is ground, and another pin is to get the data, collect the data, and transmit to the board. So I am connecting the VCC and ground, VCC and ground to 3 volt and ground, and I am connecting the input pin in D1. Okay, just I have connected that input pin in D1. Okay, now we move to the Arduino IDE. Here we are going to collect data. Okay, so just I remove this. D5 pin is connected with LED, the light bulb. So it is output. So we are going to send signal to switch on or turn on that light bulb. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to configure the pin number D1. I have connected the sensor with pin number D1. If I connect a sensor, then we should configure it as input. Okay. So D1 is input. Just I am declaring a variable. It is like a simple C program. Int. So it is a digital pin. So the output will be 0 or 1. Okay, the output will be 0 or 1. So int vibration sensor. So I just declare a variable vs digital read. So this is the function which will be helpful to read data from the sensor. Okay, if it is an analog signal, then we have to write analog read. So it is a digital pin, so it is digital read, and I am reading the data from D1 pin. That's it. So now the data will be receiving from the sensor. I'm just writing a if condition. D1 if D1 equal to 0. If it is 0, then I just turn on the LED. Else I turn off the LED. That's it. This is what the code I would like to. This delay, we need not to give the delay. So we can see the immediate action of the sensors value based on the sensors value. Okay. So this is the code. So just we check the condition. If the sensor data is 0, then we turn on the bulb. Otherwise, we turn off the bulb. Now just we upload the code. Before uploading the code, I'm just checking the board is selected. So the board is Node MCU 1.0 and COM port is 5 is selected. Just I click upload. Okay, there are no any errors and the code is being uploaded. Okay, I have uploaded the code. So when it receives the uh, signal, so that is when it receives the vibration, it will since I have given 0, when I just tap the table, you can see it is turning off. Okay. Okay. So now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to uh, introduce a third party MQTT based web application that will help you to control this IoT device or monitor this IoT device through internet. Okay, now we are going to connect this with the internet. So to do that, Blink. The Blink is an application, web application that will help us to connect and control uh, electrical IoT devices for free. We can create we can connect two devices for free. So if you feel this is working good and if it is useful, then you can purchase according to your need. Okay. So first, what we need to do is we need to the step one is we need to create a template here. Okay, so the Blink is blink.cloud.com. You can open it. So Blink, or just you can go to Google and search Blink IoT. So it will show the website. By using your Gmail, you can create an account. Just you create an account, you'll get this console window. So you have to go to developer zone and my templates. So first you have to create a template here. I just click on new template. I'm giving any name. I'm giving smart bulb. And the board which we are using, there should not be any special characters. So I just give smart bulb. The board which we are using is ESP8266, right? So I just select ESP8266 and it is a Wi-Fi board. We need not to change anything. If you want to give any description, you can give description here. So just click on done. So first I have created a template. Now I need to create a data stream. So this data stream is nothing but it is a virtual pin. We have connected this light bulb in the physical device. That means that the pin is local, it is physical. But I am going to connect this physical pin with the virtual pin, which I am going to create here. So I click on new data stream and select virtual pin. Select virtual pin. You can give any name. I am going to connect light. So I just give light and rest of the things we need not change. Okay, just create. So I have created a data stream now. Then third step is we have to go to dashboard. Here you can see many dashboards, many widgets in the dashboards. Switch, slider, number input, image button, LED. So anything you can use. I'm going to use a switch. Just I drag it and drop it here. And I select this settings icon. Here you can select the data stream which we have created recently, light V0. Okay, select it and save. So we have created a template. Okay, so in that template I have a data stream and I have a web dashboard which has one switch. Just you save it. So with this template, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a device. I'm going to connect this device, my ESP8266 with that. So click on new device. So I'm going to create it from the template. Click on template. Here you can see the template which we have created recently, smart bulb. Select that and create. Okay, so once it is created, you can see here you'll get an authentication code. So this is the authentication code that will help us to connect the device with this web application. So just say copy. When I click, it will be copied, right? Okay, I have the code. We will not have time to type all the codes. So I have already typed the code. Just opening the code. Here we need to do two things. If you want, I can share the code, no problem. So instead of this authentication token, I'm just pasting the authentication token that I have recently copied. And here SSID and password, this two is the username and password of our Wi-Fi. So I just connect the type the username and password of my Wi-Fi. Okay, so username and password of my router, home router. If you have hotspot, you can just switch on the hotspot. You can use your username and password of the hotspot. That's it you need to do. So actually what happens here is these are our library, simple library functions provided by the Blink. So this is the main this code is playing main role. So here we have given v0, right? This v0 is the virtual pin that we have created. So this function pass this receive from status of the v0. So that status will be applied here in this digital write function. If the status is 1 or high, that high will be applied here. If it is low, the low will be applied here. This is how it is going to work. So just we select the board. Before upload the code, I just select the board node MC 1.0 and go to tools, port. The port is COM5, right? Now we upload the code. So once the code is uploaded, here in the website, you can see the smart bulb device is now offline. Okay, I hope you can see here. So it is offline. Once the code is uploaded, and after uploading the code with this username and password, it will connect with my Wi-Fi router. If it is connected, then the board will get internet connection. Once it get uh, internet connection, it will start to communicate with the web application. That means that offline should change online, right? We'll see. So the code is being uploaded. Once it is uploaded, it should change. Okay. So can you see? So it has changed into online. That means this dashboard is connected with the Node MCU. Okay. So next, what I need to do is I need to create connect it with my web mobile application. So you can go to Play Store. One minute. Okay. I hope you can see my mobile screen here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have already installed my that application that is called Blink IoT. So, the application is Blink IoT. I have already installed it. So I'm opening. You can sign in with your same account, which the account which you have signed in with the laptop. The same account should be used to sign in here. So you can see I have not created anything. The smart bulb is automatically here. I'm just opening it, and in the top right side corner you can see a settings icon. So I'm selecting that settings icon, and bottom there you can see a plus symbol. Just click on the plus symbol. Here you can see different widgets. Okay, I'm just choosing the button widget. This is the button widget I'm going to use. So select that button widget, and here in data stream, the light data stream that we already created is here. And at the bottom, instead of push, I'm going to change it as switch, because push button means we have to continuously press it. Switch means we can tap once to turn on and turn off. There's a loose connection on the bulb, so I'm using LED. Okay, so there is an internet issue. I'll show the demo after completing this session. Okay, so this is how you can connect it. It will definitely work if your internet is strong, and if it is connected, it will definitely work. there is a short circuit happened because of this bulb. That is why it is not connected. So I'll show you at the end. Okay, so this is how you can use a blink application that will helpful to control any control or monitor any devices through internet. Okay, so through internet you can access any sensors value, and you can create through this dashboard you can create different add different widgets. So you can add different widgets. So through that widgets you can receive data, sensor data, and with the button you can connect any devices. Okay, and also you can create your own you can create with MIT apps. You can create applications through MIT apps, but to connect that application you need to work with MQTT, because here the third party MQTT server is running. That server is receiving data. So that third party server is receiving data, and it is on behalf of us creating our own server. They have their server, that server is doing that. But if you want to create your own application, then you have to create a pipeline. So for example, this is a pipeline. So this soil moisture sensor, I have connected a soil moisture sensor with ESP8266. So this should be collecting data and send it to this protocol. So this protocol is called MQTT, Message Queue Telemetry Transport. Okay, so this protocol is helpful to send and receive small amount of data. It's very lightweight data. Okay, so this concept is publisher and subscriber concept. A sensor or a device will publish data, and there will be a broker. That broker will receive the data, and that broker will receive the data, and subscriber will subscribe the data through this broker. Okay, so that we can create. I'll show you a demo for that. We can create our own dashboard. So for that, to do that, I'm connecting a soil moisture sensor. So I have connected a soil moisture sensor. So this is the code which I have used to create a MQTT publisher system. So this board is going to publish data. So that data is going to be subscribed by an MQTT. Okay, I'll show you how we can do that. First, I'll upload this code. Select the board and go to tools and select the port. Upload this. Okay, so when it is uploading, meanwhile I'm explaining this. So to create our own dashboard to receive data, like you asked with MIT, if you create an application, mobile application, so that mobile application should receive data through MQTT server. Okay, that MQTT server should be running on a server. If you want to access it remotely, that MQTT server should be running on a cloud server. If you want to access everything local, then that MQTT server should be run on in your local system. Okay, so I have created this MQTT setup in my local system. So in ESP8266 we have a MQTT code. So with this MQTT can be accessed by using this ESP8266 by this library PubSub client. So we have to install this library, and we can give our username and password to connect it with our router. Okay, and in other end, in broker end, I have used Python. Okay, so in Python we have to install two libraries, Flask and Paho MQTT. Paho MQTT is a Paho project created this MQTT code protocol. So it is a library, and Flask is it is a lightweight framework, micro framework in Python that will help us to create a small server to transfer data or create a dashboard. Okay, so I'll open that Python code. Meanwhile, we'll check. So the code has been uploaded. Here we have uploaded the code, and I'm executing this Python code. This is the Python code. First, we need to install this Paho and Flask. I have already installed it, and this is the broker name. That means this is the server name. I have given the test server name, which is provided by Mosquito. Mosquito is the MQTT, the developer of the MQTT, right? Test.mosquito is our public broker domain. You can give your IP. If you have your IP, you can give your IP. So the port is common 1880 or 1883, whichever port is free for you, you can use. And the topic, this is the topic. This is the topic which is published by the Node MCU. Okay, so I just run it. By using Flask, I have just created a dashboard. So now the server is running. I'm copying the IP address. Okay, just connecting. Let us wait. You can see here this board has started to publish the data. It is 0% now, and I am just placing this soil moisture sensor into the pot. You can see the percentage is 63, 49, 46. So it has started to publish the data in this name, demo soil ACD 046 and data. So this is the name of the device name, and the data is published through the MQTT protocol. And once the code is, so it is somewhat slow because of the network. My Wi-Fi is fully packed with this meeting. So since we have too much participants, it is very slow. Okay, so once the server is running, here we can see the dashboard. So in this dashboard, we can see the sensor data. So this is how you can create your own own MQTT server. So that through that MQTT server, you can create your own dashboard. Okay. Okay. So through Blink you can create, and also this is one of the board that is very helpful to create machine learning projects. So very helpful to create machine learning projects. The name of the board is Arduino Nano BLE. I had a demo for this, but we have no time to do that. So anyhow, I'll explain. This has so many sensors like proximity, accelerometer, and it has inbuilt mic. You can collect data, and then you can train the data with any machine learning algorithm. After you train the algorithm, you can convert that trained model as a file called tflite or h5 or pickle. So any format you can convert that file. With that model you can deploy the model into this device. You can do machine learning applications by using this device. And this is ESP32 CAM module. This CAM module can you can create image processing projects by using this CAM model. So this device is cost almost around 3,500, and this device is for 500. You can get for 500 to 600. You can get this ESP32 CAM model. And also there is a possibility to integrate this device with ChatGPT. So this Node MCU with ChatGPT, and any Wi-Fi board can be easily integrated with ChatGPT or Claude, any LLM models. It is you can integrate this IoT with any advanced technologies. Okay, that is also possible. Okay, some of the case studies that we did is, so this board is called a LoRa. This LoRa board, without any router or without any internet network medium, it can transfer data through radio frequency. So this board is capable of transferring data for 2 kilometers surrounding. So we have connected soil moisture and DHT11 and a relay. This relay is for connecting motor. And this Raspberry Pi, it was acting as a server. A machine learning algorithm was deployed in this Raspberry Pi. So it will receive the data by using this gateway. This is LoRa gateway. So the sensor can be placed 2 kilometers surrounding, anywhere 2 kilometers surrounding. That will transfer the data to this LoRa gateway. This gateway will receive the data and it will transfer this to this Raspberry Pi through any Wi-Fi network, because in one place we can have Wi-Fi network, right? So it will transfer. This will analyze the data and it will start irrigation based on the data. So this is the test bud we used. This is the data we collected, and this is one of the another use case that we used to monitor by banana leaf plantation. So the Raspberry Pi and attached a camera, and we placed it somewhere here, and it captured every day. It will capture the data. It is a simple project, just for experimenting we used it. It will capture data and it will upload the data in cloud every day, 3 times or 4 times. It will capture the photo and it will upload it into the cloud. We need not to go to the field. We can every day we can monitor it. Now we did it in 2017. Now we have so many advanced boards that can stream video. So we need not to take photo. We can stream whenever we need. We can stream it. So these are the photos taken by them. So this is one of the project done by a student for smart gardening. They used this solenoid valve. This project is complete irrigation and disease prediction system. So we used ESP32 CAM model to predict the disease. So we collected lady's finger leaf. So we trained it into 3 classes and deployed that into this board. It can, when we give the leaf, it can classify that leaf into 3 categories. So one of the best project that got price around 75,000. So this is aquaponic monitoring system made by some of our students. And these are some of the researchers that applied their IoT in their work. IoT based smart agriculture. It is one of our work that I already shared. Okay, so this is already published. This is for plant disease detection. By using Raspberry Pi, we were able to identify the plant. We trained the model and deployed the model. This is one of the researchers' work. They used IoT device to monitor the animals. Okay, so there are so many researchers. They have started to apply this IoT technology into their researches. So with the minimum low cost devices, we can do enormous works. So IoT is a gateway for innovation. So if you have an idea, you want to innovate the idea, IoT will give us many features and facilities to see everything in action. We can develop, of course, we can develop everything on computer by using program, but we can see everything in action by using IoT. So I hope I have given my best. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Some of the things are not coming up because of the short circuit. I have to restart my system again to show everything, but that I cannot do now. But I can give all the codes and all the procedures that you can definitely try. It will work on your system. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, sir. Now, participants, it's the time for you. Now you can ask questions or type any queries in the chat box also.
Sir, you are a complete encyclopedia of this field. Excellent, sir.
Sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sir, how we can get this device low cost for online purchase?
Yeah, online purchase is available. We can get very low. For example, RoboCraze. These all are Indian websites, Indian dealers. Robo.in, RoboCraze. So these are the website. They are providing these devices in very low cost. For example, this Node and Few, if you go to shop, they will charge 350, but in that website you can get it for 255. So instead of 350, they are providing 250. So online you can buy any device, sir. It is.
Sir, can you share the link of the site from where I can purchase this
Yeah,
device?
sure, sure. I'll share, sir. I'll share.
So one more thing, you have shown, sir, to stream our live, stream the live data to the server.
Yeah.
So are the servers are free or they are supposed to be cost?
See this
Because
link.
live streaming of the device data, it may some cost, I think. So is there any free server for where I can streaming my data and access from there for my uh, any purpose,
Sir,
any stream the purpose?
uh, sorry. Somebody please mute your mic. Somebody. Okay. Sir,
Actually, I need a
I
free server address from where I can
yeah.
streaming my data of the IoT device to that server, database server.
Yeah, you can create your free server because Google Console through the Google Console you can create your free server. For certain limit you will not be charged. Okay.
Okay. Google
Another
Console,
thing,
sir.
yeah, through Google
Sir.
Console you can create a server. You can create a MySQL database for free. So in that MySQL database, you can store the data, all of your sensor data. And another thing, what you can do is you can even you can use your Google Sheet. You can collect sensor data. You
Hmm.
create a table in Google Sheet. You can
Okay.
easily store all of your data in Google Sheet. It is very easy to do and
Oh.
no cost. It is low
Okay.
cost.
Okay. So this IoT data capturing of this IoT data can be transferred to Google Sheet directly.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, sir. Can you share a link from where I can do this?
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll share to the team definitely. I'll share all this demo codes and procedures, and also this Google Sheet storage information that I'll share. I'll share
Okay,
to
sir.
you.
Thank you very much, sir. You are excellent, sir. Salute, sir. Salute.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Dear participants, any other queries? Uh, Presentations will be shared after the end of the session. Any other queries? Yes. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Mr. C. Krishnavani ma'am, Assistant Professor, to propose vote of thanks for the seventh session. Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Mr. A. Selvakumar sir, Assistant Professor, to welcome and introduce our resource person, Session 8. A very good evening to one and all. On behalf of ANJAC and Department of Computer Applications, it is a privilege to deliver the welcome address and introduce the chief guest of the second session of today ATAL FDP. I express sincere gratitude to invite our chief guest, Mr. V. Selvakumar, Module Leader, Senior Developer, Galaxy Weblinks, Sivakasi. Sar has completed his BCA at Cardam Planters Association College, Bodhi. Sar has completed his MCA at Ayanadra Janagamal College, Sivakasi. Sar is currently working as a Module Leader, Senior Developer in Galaxy Weblinks, Sivakasi. Sar has 10 years of working experience, also worked in various frameworks like Cognitor and Django. And Sar has completed 18 projects, namely RNME education, new piece application, scrapping the website, Odesk job alert, compare remit, etc. Yes, today we have such an eminent person to handle the session on the topic. Let's go digital and let's live smart on today's second session of this FDP. Now I invite Mr. V. Selvakumar sir to handle the session 8. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Venkatesh sir and Alakumar sir for giving me the wonderful opportunity. Hope you are all doing fine. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. First of all, let's go digital and let's live smart. Okay. What are the we are facing in our life? We are having multiple issues in the official and some other phase. So how we can solve? We can do one by one. Okay. First one. What is AI? The artificial intelligence. The artificial word means it's need of human intelligence. Okay, it performs the problem solving and decision making and understanding the nature knowledge and some other various we have using the way the generating AI videos and images and some other way. Okay, what is the basic structure of artificial intelligence? Okay, where are we using the AI in industry? Okay, mainly mainly we are using in the robotics and natural language. They are performing the we are providing a data and it will perform. It will make a prediction and make a decision. Okay, that is the main advantage of this AI. The AI basic structure is the LLM. LLM means a large language model. Okay. Next one, the AI works. How it will works? Okay. First, we are providing the inputs. What are the inputs we are providing? That based, the AI will first understanding the problem or what are the concept we have provided. Okay. First, it will understand. After that, it will connect. It will connect to the neural networks also. So it can recognize the speech and the language and we can do anything. Okay, that based first it will make a patterns. AI will make a patterns. Okay, next it will make a prediction. After it will perform a task, then we will receive a responses. Okay. Next, the data. What is data? The data means each right now we are in 2025. Previously we have a multiple data like sports, cinemas, medias, and we have various data. Okay, the AI will perform AI need a data. If we don't have any data means we don't perform anything. Okay, just like a fuel for the AI. Okay, and the AI, why the data was important? Because we need to perform the AI basic structure is understanding the logic. Understanding the logic means it will analyze the previous data. After that analyze, it will perform a process or task. It can do anything. Okay, so first basic is the data. Okay, the AI and ChatGPT. First, previously I'm a junior developer, so that time if I have any technical issue or a network issue, if anything means I would like to go to the Stack Overflow, search engine, or some other places. So I want to analyze each and every places. I need to analyze. After that, I will get answers. Okay, so if I don't get an answer means I will create a new questions, or I will make any entry on the digital. Okay, so that only we can get answers. Right now, if we go to the ChatGPT, we can get answers. How it will perform? Okay, first it have a data, Stack Overflow, and a search engine. Right now, ChatGPT has a multiple various methods. Okay, right now it will previously the ChatGPT don't have that much sources. They have only the recorder storage only. After that, he developed the ChatGPT developed by the Stack Overflow and official document. He have a data. Then it will analyze. After that, he will provide the results. Okay. So suppose example, in future we don't write Stack Overflow and we don't have official documents. We can't get any data. We got to get any responses also. So our data is the most important part in our AI. Then only we can train. We can train and fine tuning our existing data. Then only we can get a final output easily. The large language model. This is all the basic structure of AI. Okay, the AI have a LLM model. The LLM model only perform the every actions. So that's why the LLM, how LLM will perform. We have already predefined data. That is a large data sets. We have a million, trillion data sets we have. Previously, in 2025 records, still now we have a records. So we are training each data sets we have training. So next only we can get a complete pure results. Okay. LLM models. It will artificial intelligence systems. It's deeply in the neural network, like transformer architecture. Sorry, it have a massive data sets. So in ChatGPT, we have a multiple LLM models. You can see GPT-4, GPT-5, some other LLM models. The LLM models, we have a large data sets. Okay, that large data we have a filter in the predefined data in previously. So after that we can train the each data and we can load in the LLM model. Like sports, we have each and every year records. So we will train the each and records into the LLM model. Then only it will perform the our questions and answer. And the AI and the ChatGPT have a different versions. AI is the if we give the input or instruction, it will perform the predictions and make a it will first predict the ways. What are the best way we can do? Like a Google map. Suppose if we travel to one place to another place means that time we have a multiple ways. Okay. So what are the traffic way? What are the freeway? It will first analyze. Then we will give the best route for us. Okay. So that is our AI. The ChatGPT means if we give the input, that the input based we can get an output. That is the like a human based. It will if we ask a question, it will return answer the related questions. Okay, like generating a text or whatever, we can do anything in the LLM model. Here the LLM model have a large we have a large data sets, and we have a predefined data sets. If we give a voice or text image means it will perform what are first it will understanding. After that it will give the answer and the analysis and some other. Okay. The ChatGPT, the transformers. First, if we give the input, it will convert to the embedding. Embedding means it's a mathematical conversion. We all know system know only the binary zeros and ones only. Okay. That same way, if we give the input, the embedding will occur on the place, and it will ask to the what are the data sets it related to the that input. Next, it will get the related input to related data set it will capture. After that, the LLM model, it will re-ranking the methods. Re-rank it will apply. Okay, that data set it will filter the what are the best output we can give. So that it will decoder it, and it will show the output. It's one of the LLM model. The ChatGPT have a multiple LLM models. We can see the multiple like ChatGPT, Blockbox, and some other. We can see the AI models. Okay, that in everything it will have a same method. In recent days we can see the banana. The Google AI was developed one banana method. It was the it's a well-trained data sets are performed. So that's why we have a competition on the ChatGPT and the banana. So that time also we have multiple competition in the data sets. We can create our new LLM also we can do. That is that we need a pre-trained large language patterns we need, and we need a multiple datas we need. That means suppose if we have one PDF document, sorry, suppose if we want to build a one LLM model, so that time we need to training the data. So the training how it will accurate means and the way of we can return the responses also accurate. Okay, suppose how are you, if you ask questions mean I'm fine, it is the perfect answer. Okay, so we need to perform that way. We need to pre-training and fine-tuning with the data sets. The fine-tuning means the most important in the large language model. Okay, next we can suppose we one question have multiple answers. So that time we can get a human feedback. After that, it will improve our responses. Okay, and the natural output and some other way we can get a answer for this. This is our sample LLMs here. First GPT-4, Cloud 3, LLama, Mistral, Pet and Robot. Some other. These are the available in LLMs. Next, the RAG system. We are previously we can see the what is AI. AI means it's a large language model. Large language model means it's a pre-trained data sets are available in the LLM model. The LLM model have a very costly one because we need a high configuration hardware we need. Okay, and the next one we need to train the data clearly, and if we want to train the data, we can't change or we can't update the multiple times. Okay, so that time we can solve, that time it will resolve our issues, the RAG system. It's a retrieval based systems. Okay, suppose if we ask the Sachin Tendulkar, if we ask the ChatGPT, what is Sachin Tendulkar age or some other questions like Sachin Tendulkar cricket matches, and we can ask anything, means it will perform, it will give the correct accurate answers. But suppose we have an ANJAC college. Okay, in ANJAC college, how many students are learning in this institution? So that questions they don't know ChatGPT because they don't have a knowledge on about this. So that's why we are using the RAG. We can use our local knowledge based system. We can implement many here. Suppose one office have a multiple documents. Suppose PDFs, Excels, and we can have a tons of documents. Okay, suppose we need to read, it will we can use many places like court, doctors, hospitals, some other places. We have a multiple documents. So the multiple documents we need to read, and after that we can get a final output. Okay, so that way we can skip here. We can provide the knowledge to AI. So, okay, so hello.
Sir?
Yes.
It is audible, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay. All are listening. Can you put a yes in chat box? Okay, thank you. Okay, so the ChatGPT don't have our internal knowledge from there. So that's why we can learn to we can give a knowledge to ChatGPT. The ChatGPT will perform the ChatGPT will read the existing data and it will give the perfect answers. Suppose if we have a e-commerce system, e-commerce systems, and hospital management system, and some other places, we don't know about the what are the existing customers, how much frequent customers are buying our product, what are the most repeated sale in the product. So we need to check the systems and everything. So the RAG system, if we provide the ChatGPT or LLM model, means it will read the everything. It will read everything from the database or documents or Excel sheet, whatever. it will read and it will provide the perfect answers. The customer support, the healthcare. The customer support means some other we have a sorry, the AI chatbots, we can see the multiple sites here. So if we they have a various data. Suppose if we customer have one bank, if we, for example, we can get a bank. Okay, in the bank we have a multiple questions on there. What are the eligibility for the account opening, and what are the type of accounts? We have a multiple types of questions. So that time we can ask a chatbot, it will reply easily. Okay, the same way the healthcare and the life sciences. Suppose if I have a cough and some other symptoms are occurred me, so that time I can ask what is the symptoms, how can I perform, what are the privilege I need to follow. So we can ask here. So it's a local database. We can ask a question, we can get a better response. The same way the legal compliances and the court and the regulations, we can get a court judgment, some other here. The education and training also. If we have one book, suppose, and the CRC plus means it's a 100,000 pages. So we can go read under particular pages and particular topics we can get easily. We need to search and everything. If we store the racks, if we use the rack system means we can make it a better way. For the implementing and the RAG attack plans. For the implementing RAG means we need a particular qualification we need. We need a fresh and specialized data. Suppose if we have one PDF document means we need to skip the numbers, characters, some other unwanted data we need to first remove. How much we will accurate the data, we will give the accurate responses also. So that's why we need to skip the characters, numbers, spaces, the white spaces, and everything we need to first of all remove. At the local databases. So if we ask a ChatGPT, please make a Ghibli art, some other way we are using. So that time, if we are providing the data to server, okay. So that time the data are not safe. Here, if we implement the one RAG system, means it will store in our locally. So our data are also safe. And the next one, the RAG allows the frequent data updates. Suppose one LLM or some other means, we can't update the data frequently. Without fine tuning, it will not allow the LLM model. But RAG allows, we can update day by day, we can update the RAG system. And the RAG helps a customized new app, we can create a cheaper and faster, because if we built one LLM models means LLM or AI system means we need to very costly system and GPU and everything we need. Then only we can make a AI systems. Okay. And next, if we implement the RAG system, we can get the right hardware makes the RAG faster and more secure. Okay. If we integrate the RAG tool, accelerate our development and performance, it will increase. How much we will train the data, then only we can we can get an answer. Here, the same way. And the clean data leads to more accurate. Here, this is our rack system workflow. First, our step. First, if we have a knowledge property, local knowledge base. The local knowledge base means we have a PDF and Excels, and we have MySQL database. Some other, we have a local database means we need to store the junking. The junking means it's we need to splitting the each and every documents, and suppose if we have one document, okay, the one document have splitting to multiple 1,000 documents, we can split it, okay. That is the junking model. Then next it will convert into the embedding model. The embedding model means that it's a mathematical conversations, okay. Then it will store to the vector database, okay. So this is our backend process. First we are implementing the PDF or Excel sheet, whatever data we have, we need to split it. That is the junking. Okay. Next it will convert to the embedding model. We have a multiple embedding models also available in free, and the Olama models and some other ways we have. Then we need to store the vector database, okay. So it's a backend process. Next, if you ask the one question to rack system, means the rack system how it will perform. And first it will question, it was converted to the embedding. The one text was converted into the embedding type. Next, the retriever. Then retriever means the vector database, it will get all the results. Suppose what is the search in age, or what is the our national animal, we ask one question, means we have a multiple answers in the vector databases, the related questions, okay. The related results, it will be re-ranking the system. It will related rank results, it will merge it, and after that it will give to the LLM. The LLM will perform the what is the correct result. It will perform the correct. It will make a decision. Okay, the LLM it will make a decision. Then it will send a response to users. Okay, first we need to focus on the two ways: the junking and searching. The junking means we have multiple methods available. The sentence based, the character based, and we can have a multiple junking methods available in the rack system. Okay. Next, the vector database. The vector database I'm using in the quadrant. The quadrant vector database I'm using on it. The session end I will show the demo. Okay. Next, the embedding model and the retriever mechanism. Here we have a two. I'm using two search methods: hybrid and question method searching. Okay. It will make a word based and sentence based, and what is the meaning based. It will get a retriever mechanism from the vector database. We all know the MySQL database and SQL database. The same way, it is the vector database, but it will store like a document type. So if you ask a customer ask any questions or means, first it will convert to the embedding model, and it will search the vector database. So what are the related into the ask the question, what are the related into the input, they will get suppose if we ask one question, the vector database will send a four results. Okay, here it will re-ranking. The re-ranking means what are the sentences it will occupied in the database in maximum. Suppose we have 4 data sets. One data sets have a maximum input keywords. So it will go to the first rank, and the others are it will provide the second, third, fourth rank. So the LLM it will read the all data sets. Okay, then it will provide the better response to customer. The rack system we need to develop means we need a tool for the quadrant. We have tools are available in the system. Quadrant, Pincomb, Waveout, and some other databases available. Mainly, I'm using on the lang chain and the L Llama index. Okay, and suppose if we currently I'm using our own server, so that's why the data was safe. Suppose if we want to, if I don't have a own server or some other means, we can use a ChatGPT for the LLM. Okay, so we can use a open chat. It will provide the API key also. So the API key based we can fetch. We can provide the LLM here. Orchestration. The airflow. It means the predefined tasks. We can define a task. It will go to the order wise. If we ask one question, if we perform the second task, the responses it will get third task. So that it will perform the airflow. And the embeddings. The embedding means is the backbone of AI search, because the AR system it will not know about our English knowledge, so it will convert first into the mathematical meaning, like it will first it will convert to the input into embedding system. Then only we can make a perform operations or something. The retrieval it will also based on the embedding system based. Suppose it will get the embedding text. After that, it will search the vector database, and it will provide the chunks provide chunks, and it will provide to the LLMs. So its embeddings and retrieval mechanism is the most important in the AI. Next, we need to get the database. We need to search the vector database. So that time we can make various searches available here. The vector search, keyword search, hybrid search, and the metadata filtered search, the re-ranking. It means the sentence based it will search. Suppose vector search if we use means what are our inputs that in the chunks it will perform the sentence based it will get it. The keyword means the keyword if the keyword is accurate, then it will get to the all chunks. Suppose if we want to both means it will provide the hybrid search. And the metadata filter search, I'm not using this one. And the re-ranking, suppose if we perform vector search, we are providing a multiple records. The multiple records base it will re-ranking the all records. Then it will perform easily. What are the strengths of RAG and the limitations? We can pull the latest industry insights. We can update every trained data. We can without retraining we can also update. Suppose we can add a new questions like what is your name? I'm Selvakumar. We can add this. We can add this knowledge to RAG system. So that's why we can add a dynamic knowledge. We can give easily. At next one, the lower cost. We know we don't need to fine tune the LLM every time if data changes. For the large LLM model means we need to, if we change the keyword or data sets, if we change the means, we need to recheck everything. So it will make a various cost. So that's why if we can use a lower cost, we can do things. Next one, the scalable single model. We can use a various domains. Suppose if we need a customer support, the hospitals or whatever, if we need means we can do. And the next one, if we need if we implement a rack system, we need to check 3 points. First one, the data was first clean data. The unwanted data, like unwanted data, like if we have one PDF, the unwanted text or content first we need to remove. Next, the numbers, symbols, and what are the other white spaces we need to remove. Next, next one, the fine tuning. Fine tuning means not a big one. We need to check the correctly what are the results what are the data, what are the input based it will provide or not. We need to first confirm the one. Next one, the vector search based. The vector search means we need 1 minute. Next one, the hallucination. Suppose if we ask out of the syllabus in the rack system, suppose if we are providing one particular topic in the we are importing into the rack system. So that time we are the out of syllabus. If we ask the question means it will hallucinating. Anyone knows for the hallucination in the ChatGPT also available. Suppose if it will can't give a correct output, that time it will provide the false information like. So that is a hallucination. Suppose it will not provide the rack system don't have that much information about the topic, that will provide the wrong results. So we need to check the each and every bit, everything.
Okay, sir.
One
Thank
minute, here. This is our quadrant database here. This, I will show. I have uploaded one document. Okay, I will show you. This is our client provided one document here. This is a 125 pages. Okay, so here I want to upload the. We are trying to develop the rack system here. So here we are focusing on. We are first implementing to the multiple files for the MD files. If you open means 1 to 5 pages or 1 to 2 pages, I will split it first. After that, I will clear the all unwanted data like characters, some other ways. I will first remove it. After that, I will import into the here. This is our first page content. So here the page 42, source, original, file name, title. What are the informations we have? I will update here. Okay. So it will the title also I will upload here. The 42 page. Here, what are the titles we have? Here I will upload here. So it will set the metadata or some other things means it will easy to get the junks here. So it will the LLM will perform easily. Here we have a list of collections. what are the points and how many segments we can see here, the cosines and spares, what are the here we can available here. And how I will implement, how I split the document, I will show here. Here, the long chain, we are using the text splitter. Here, the junk overlap 100. The junk size was 1600. The junk size was is the main content here. This is our junk size. Okay. Suppose it will increase means, suppose one keyword or some other words are missing, right? So that time it will take a extra 100 and it will make a correct sentence ending. Like suppose data when exception. Okay. So that time, and the 1600 was only the data when means it will take a 100 extra size and make it a correct one. The started means it will provide this junks ones only. So that's what we are using for here. And the next here, the long chain. Here we can use a simple rag up here. We can load a multiple documents, the PDF or some other means. It will split into the multiple documents here. Okay. Then it will convert to the embeddings here. Next, we are storing like this format. This is the main use of the rack system. Next one, we are fetching to the database. If you ask one question, it will retrieve to the related. What are the documents are related? The prompt based, it will give to the LLM. Next, that it will provide the answer here. Okay. You can see that this document, we can have a document splitter and we can have a various methods here. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dear participants, this is your time. Now you can ask any questions or type any queries in the chat box also.
Okay, Selvakumar sir, I have one queries.
Yes, please.
Okay, sir. So, can RAG system can help in research, sir?
Yes, sir. It will make a work on it. You are asking a research system, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, sir. It will also help us, sir. We need to first implement import to the document to the rack system, sir. So next, what are the if you have a own server means we can use a own LLM, or the ChatGPT also will provide the LLM, sir. So you can use it for it, sir.
Actually, I'm saying about literature review and knowledge synthesis on that research papers. That
Okay.
means use that rack system.
Yes, sir. It will make it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And I have another one question also, team. Here we have a current 2025. We have a data. Okay. In future, we don't have a Stack Overflow, some other official documents also it will not available. So that time AI how it will perform.
Okay.
Sir,
Sir,
can you,
another
sir, hello.
Yes, yes.
Can you show a live database of vector database,
The quadrant database, right?
or quadrant vector database? Can you show how it looks like? Just for example, the MySQL database looks like tabular form. So how it?
Yes. It will like a store like a document based sir. First, the this PDF I have take example. Okay,
Okay, okay.
in the PDF we have a 125 pages. Okay, so each tables each record. Okay, each record have a size of the 1500 characters. Sir. Okay, next
Oh,
it will convert to the embedding. Yes, yes.
okay. Okay. Then it stores into where?
Yes, quadrant. It's a web vector database. Okay.
Oh, it's an example of vector database, na?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So where it is stored in a server? Where the server is? DRAM, quadrant.
Yes, it's a quadrant is the vector data. It's one of the applications. Huh?
Okay. What is the application? But where the data is stored?
Here the local only.
Can I do it in our local machines?
Yes, we can do it on our local machines.
Okay. It's a different types of data types are different looks.
Yes,
We
correct.
are examples with MySQL and Access database. It looks something different.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir.
Yes, we are using the PHP MyAdmin in our MySQL. Okay, that we are have a one UI, right? The same way, it will store like a page. It will all store in the document based. Okay.
Okay. Metadata means it's a summary of this page. Huh?
Yes, we can. Yes, correct. It's a summary, or we can give a more additional information to junks. Here it's 125 pages. If I copy here means the LLM don't know about the what are the undersection. Okay, what is this junk? What the undersection it will come? They don't know. Okay, so then only we are providing the more knowledge here. The source, the page number. It will means make a perfect output. So that's why we are using the metadata.
So,
Otherwise,
sir,
if you yes,
okay,
yes.
understand, sir. But actually, I want to know that some in our country we are using lots of document files. For example, government notifications and inter-government official documents also there. So
Yes.
somebody wants to try to convert it into quadrant vector database. Then he or she is supposed to upload this PDF file into this website. So my question is where the website is, where the server is. It is out of India or India? If it is out of India, then our national security is in threat, sir. That is my question.
Yes, sir. Okay. I will understand your question. So if I post or something means what we will do, correct? First it will store like a database. It's a backend one. Okay. And the Streamlight. Currently my system Streamlight. 1 minute.
Streamlight. Stream MIT. Streamlight.
Okay.
Okay.
My system was not connecting with our local our OS server, so that's why the my company has blocked in our AI server, so that's why I can't connect. If connects, I will show the demo also.
Okay, sir, you got my point, sir.
Yes, correct.
My intention is I will not going to upload my internal data to that server website because they will capture my data by internal security of my country. So my intention is that I will install my local server on my local machine. I will convert this data into this vector database, then I will analyze it. But I'm not interested to share my own data, my own country's data to other countries. That is my question.
Yes,
That this
yes,
system should
correct.
be in such a manner so that
Yes,
our
correct.
national security and privacy is the top priority.
Yes, correct.
But
If you use the ChatGPT LLM model means it's the data breach. Okay, so if you use anything means the data will definitely breach. Okay,
whatever I am
so
uploading in ChatGPT, I am very careful about. I'm thinking that what can be next consequence.
yes, correct. Because it's another one model. If we get the confidential information, they will use a various way. Okay, so
So
that time.
can you share this apps or desktop apps so that I can install it on my local machine? I'll do the experiment. I'm not interested to share anything to other server. So,
Okay. Okay. I
okay,
will share with you.
okay, sir.
First, I will tell the flow.
Okay,
You
sir.
need to buy the one machine. Okay. Then only you can build a LLM model. And the free LLM model, we have multiple LLM models are available. Olama.
Acha.
One minute, I'll show
Olama.
you.
Olama, na?
Yes. It will
Olama.
like yes. It will perform like a ChatGPT. Okay.
Acha, acha.
It will have a multiple models also. You can see the here.
Oh.
But they here it's a 18.1 million,
Wow.
63.1
It is
million.
Indian based, sir.
Yes, it's all not sure, but if you download this model means it will work locally, not
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Locally, I can run it on locally. Okay. That is then
Yes,
sufficient secrecy is there.
yes, correct. It will work locally. It will not publish any our data to any other sites or any other way. Okay,
Oh, okay, sir. Thank
you
you,
can
sir.
use.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Now I
Okay.
invite Mr. P. Marimuthu, sir, Assistant Professor, to propose vote of thanks for this 8th session.
Okay, good evening, one and all gathered here. On behalf of Department of Computer Applications, it gives me an immense pleasure to express a vote of thanks on this AICTE ATAL FDP Session 8. I wholeheartedly thanks our college management and of our beloved principal, Dr. C. Ashok sir, for giving the opportunity to conduct AICTE ATAL FDP. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our eminent speaker, Mr. V. Shalvakumar sir, Module Lead Galaxy WebLink Sivagasi, for making excellent presentation on Let's Go Digital and Let's Live Smart, and making this FDP more interesting and informative. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
really informative session, sir. Then I would like to thank our director, sir, Dr. R. Venkatesh Kumar, sir, for their continuous supports. Next, I would like to thank our Atal FDP coordinator, Mrs. Agnes Salima ma'am, co-coordinator Alok Kumar sir, and our organizing secretaries and organizing members and dear colleagues. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the participants for your active participations. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you, sir. We hope that today's program will be helpful to everyone who attends. We are truly grateful for everyone's participation. Tomorrow we will meet to talk about upcoming sessions. I would like to thank everyone. Yes, thank you. Dear participants, all are requested to fill the feedback forms. The link which is in the chat box. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow.